Do blind people get to name their guide dogs? Yes and no. I received Maple from the largest guide dog organization in North America. It's called Guide Dogs for the Blind, and they raise puppies to become guide dogs. There is a lot of training involved, and I didn't actually get matched with Maple until he was 2 years old. So I don't think it should surprise you to know that he already had a name at that point. At Guide Dogs for the Blind, they choose a letter for every litter. My dog, Mr. Maple, was an M litter. His litter mates are called Major Marathon, Mikey Mascot, Matrix Murdoch, and Madrid. Now, when I met Maple 3.5 years ago, he was just called Maple, no Mr. Why did I call him Mr. Maple? That's because Matthew and I love the TV series Downton Abbey, and one of our favorite characters is Mr. Mosley. And we used to always joke that if we ever got a dog, we'd name it Mr. Mosley. So when I got Maple, I joked, "Meet Mr. Maple." Matthew loved that so much, it just stuck, and we've been calling him Mr. Maple ever since. But there are two incredible coincidences about his name. The first one is, I'm Canadian. Maple syrup and the maple leaf, these are all like iconic symbols of Canada. So it was just one of those things that made it feel like it was meant to be. And the second and my favorite thing about the name Maple, it is a combination of the names Matthew and Paul. If you squish those together, you get Maple. Now, if you get a guide dog and you just dislike the name so much you want to change it, you totally can. The only rule is with Guide Dogs for the Blind, you have to let them know what you change the name to. It's really important because they cover the vet bills for the dog's entire life, so they just have to have the correct name in their system. I've heard it said that if you want to change a dog's name a couple of years into its life, that you should pick a name that rhymes or sounds similar to make it less confusing for the dog. But I've also met dogs that completely changed their names. As you know, I've searched for and found all of Maple's litter mates, Major Marathon, Mikey Mascot, Matrix Murdoch, and Madrid. And it turns out that one of those dogs did in fact change their name. Mascot is now called Harry. I feel super lucky because not only did I get the perfect guide dog, but I think I got the perfect name too.